back with date everything. I have two potential suitors. A man who has a oh, I need to talk to what's her face? Hold on. Glasses. On the glasses. Venetia, we need to talk.
Ooh, coming in hot. What you got for me this time?
Am I really that predictable?
Affectionately? Yes, and then some, honey. Now come on! You've got those urgency eyes. So, what's the deal?
There's a problem with scraps of hope.
An animal emergency?
Yeah, you understand.
Honey, why didn't you open with that? Who's in trouble? What do we need? How can I help? Give me answers.
I have a packet. Davy's gone missing.
Phoenicia's fingers are flying across her virtual keyboard before you complete.
I'm glad
your
you and I, we're like this. You could be one of my besties.
Already typing something up as we speak. Did Mateo give you any helpful info I can put in here? Anything eye-grabbing? We need some cute buzzwords to get things attention.
Here's a packet.
Perfect. Leave it to me, honey. Missing and animals are no joke. We'll get this baby home. Ooh, I'm gonna do a live to generate some engagement for the post. I'll let you know how it goes. Check in with Mateo to let him know. I don't think he checks socials very often.
I don't know where Scraps of Hope is. I guess I have to look for... Wait, is that Scraps of Hope? That looks like just a box of supplies. That's a shelf. That's a radio. Scraps of Hope, Scraps of Hope. That's a box. Mateo must be downstairs then. Okay, I'm gonna go look for him. Mateo!
Mateo tends to a group of adorable dog-like creatures, grooming them and speaking to them sweetly.
You're so cute!
Just a few more, and done. Oh, what a good girl, Damas. Que bonita. I bet that feels better, doesn't it? I know you're a Notweiler, but that snag on your tail was getting ridiculous.
You're the babies! I had a nickel for every tail I've desnagged.
Oh, hey, you're here. I was hoping you'd come by. I wanted to thank you for talking to Phoenicia about making that post.
No problem, man.
We've already had some visitors stop by because of it. I even talked to a few things who said they saw Davy recently. Hopefully, if we can figure out where he's been, we might be able to follow his trail and track him down. Oh, that's right, Chiquita. He'll be back before you know it.
You're so cute. Look at the puppies. Aww. You're so cute.
You've caught us in the middle of a grooming day. Everyone's been a little stressed waiting for Davy to come back, so I thought a bit of
I
pampering
love all
would
the
do us all some good.
doggy. You're so to the fish on. There's a bourgeois. Yeah, who gets to pamper you?
Me? Well, I hadn't really thought about it. As long as these guys are happy, I'm happy. That's really all the pampering I need.
Come on, there has to be something you'd like to do for yourself. Come on, let me know.
Most of my to-do list involves managing the rescue and looking after everyone here. Does that count?
You work too much, my brother.
Yeah, you're probably right. But you know, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life.
That's true.
You don't enjoy your job?
It's been replaced by AI. It's not as bad as I thought.
I can't imagine doing anything else. I get to spend all day, every day, helping things that really need it. That's worth a few sleepless nights for me.
I'll leave you to it then.
Well, before you go, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You did such a good job with the Placebook post. I was hoping you might want to help me follow up on some of the leads we've
Oh
gotten.
yeah, of course.
It would take me a while to get through them all myself, and I really don't like leaving the inanimals alone for that long.
Of course.
Great! All right. The first one I have is from Hoove.
Okay, the vacuum.
He said he saw Davy sniffing around the laundry room a few days ago, right around the time he first went missing. Let me know if you find anything, okay? And really, thanks for helping out.
No problem. All right, laundry. I gotta go meet the washer. I think the washer dryer was actually kind of cute. All right. Ask them.
An acrobat in bright orange evaluates you
I
with
know
a
who this
smirk.
guy is. I think.
His hair is streaked with grey, and there's a twinkle in his eyes that tells you this guy is definitely going to keep you on your toes.
Well, hello there, new
It's a
face.
story.
I may be quite excited to meet you.
I dated his character in Baldur's Gate. Drysdale, of course. Be excited?
I have a voluptuous suspicion that may be the emotion I'm experiencing. Yes.
He is a sort of. I am, in my older age, I am partial to the boxes of silver. I'm excited to meet you too.
But of course you are. How could you not be? Look at me after all. Listen to the mellifluous murmur of my voice. Well, hardly a murmur. More like the euphonious booming of a cannon from a stone-turreted castle. Marble on all the floors, gold leaf, filigree wrought iron, and my God, the velvet. If I were a castle, I would be absolutely dipped in velvet.
If I were a castle, I'd probably have a big ass moat.
A moat, eh? You'd surround yourself with a deep, muddy, deadly river of falsity and needless self-defense.
Yes.
Water. The substance that flows like secrecy through the crevices of our lives. Moving on. I do get distracted, don't I? Just so many wonderful things about me on which to expound. My form alone is a temple of wonders.
Have you seen a dog?
Which part is your favorite?
Bro.
He gestures to his muscled frame, inviting you to drink him in.
Okay, you're a little bit narcissistic.
Which of my parts sings the most to you? For me, today anyway, it's my pectorals. They're glistening, enough almost to be felt through the fabric of my tunic. Perhaps this can be the first bridge between us. The first bits of woven lint eventually to form the sturdy, braided rope of our friendship. Do you, like me, enjoy celebrating at the altar of your own glorious form?
Sure.
Ha, indeed. I am an enthusiast for anything that challenges all sides of my glorious vessel.
Yeah, how do you work out? You're a washing machine.
Jereb, I cannot even begin to tell
Actually,
you, but
no,
I am
you're a
nothing
dryer.
if not inventive, fearless, indefatigable.
That vocabulary.
Ha, devilishly so.
Oh my god, I like your voice too much.
I haven't given up hope that I'll yet be able to craft a perfect metabolic masterpiece.
Using what here in the laundry? Yeah, what equipment?
Gasp! I've had a sudden flash that I should feel excited, but I am not sure why. Explain yourself, brain! Oh, no, wait, I figured it out. Oh, that's more points for me. Huzzah! Would you, my new lovely acquaintance, like to help me create the perfect challenge for my body and mind? Would you help me invent a tango for the triceps, a conga for the core, a quick step for the quadriceps?
I'm not really a fit person.
That's the point, my little marshmallow.
Oh god. Fuck you!
We start with the obliques.
No!
Very important to twist, turn, and watch your booty in the mirror.
He gives his posterior a little wiggle for emphasis.
I need to talk to the vacuum about a missing animal.
I know. I can lie down with Florence, grasp Titus by her intimidating epaulettes, and Russian twist her for 3 sets of 20. What do you think?
Titus? Who's Titus?
Titus, the detergent. If you think I'm dramatic. What do you think?
I don't really think Caius is gonna like being twisted.
Oh, Cherub, you're right. I didn't even think of that. So, you've met her then?
I've heard about her.
She might not appreciate being included in my sweat sesh, but twisted... Let's just say she has some dark and deeply held feelings.
That's a detergent. Alright, this is weirdest laundry.
Yes, darling, yes! Lead into that feeling. God, a little healthy fear is better than a brand new lint filter. But you shall conquer it. I must say, watching you be so bold is bringing up the most daring idea for me. I'm wondering if you would do me a favor.
What?
There will be almost no muscular exertion at all. Okay, there is a little bit, but you won't break a sweat, I promise.
Okay.
Call Washford for me.
Wash. Oh. What, on the phone?
No, just with your voice. Just vibrate those glorious pipes of yours and call out the name. Washford.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Washford!
Just wait a moment. He should be here.
I don't think he's coming.
It appears your pipes are not glorious enough to traverse the great distance that still persists between us. You'll have to use your feet. Not as glorious. Slightly floppy, really, but hopefully effective. Have at it!
Alright, I gotta talk to the vacuum. Alright.
There's
Oof.
something strange about the handsome figure you see standing before you. It's not his clothing, even though he does appear to be dressed in some sort of plastic armor. No, it's something about his face. Handsome though it may be, you can't quite place his expression. Stranger still, he doesn't speak to you at all. He just stares, his face screwed up in concentration, and his lips pressed together.
What's that?
He lets out the breath he's evidently been holding, bending forward with his hands on his hips as he inhales and exhales deeply.
Woo.
You alright, buddy?
Sorry about that. Just trying to see how long I could hold my breath for.
Oh. Seemed like it was for a while.
I'm up to 3 hours.
3 hours? Holy shit.
All right. Now that that's taken care of, I can give you my full attention. Name's Hoover. My friends just call me Hoove, though.
Nice to meet you. Have you
What's up?
seen Henry Hoof? Of course.
You here to chat? Or is there another incident to clean up? And today was supposed to be my day off.
Let's just chat.
Sure. What about?
I'm looking. Oh yeah, the inanimos. Have you seen one?
He taps his fingers on his chin, considering.
Maybe.
Maybe if you retraced your route.
I'd love to, but I'm a little tired today.
Fine.
Sorry.
So you're the one who's an investigator?
That's right. Crime scene investigation. I love my work, but it can be hard to put it away at times. I do tend to keep it all in my bag.
What kind of? Yeah. What do you do, man?
You wouldn't believe the sorts of things I'm called for to check out. The evidence I pick up gets to be real interesting sometimes. Hair, bits of your dead skin, fingernail clippings.
Anything else?
Did I mention lots of your hair?
Listen, Yes.
I don't mind. Part of the job. I also end up finding buttons, lint, paper clips, coins, you name it. If it's smaller than a quarter, I've probably got one somewhere in here.
You look like you're pretty full, man.
I wouldn't worry about that. Plenty of room still.
You seem tired.
Yeah, a bit. It's been a long week, but I enjoy working hard. Makes that can of oil at the end of the day taste all that much better.
Oh, what do you do for fun?
Well, I I used to do a lot of things for fun.
Used
I used
to.
to love watching a good game, especially with fellow fans. And sometimes I'd have a drink after a long day's work. These days, I don't know. Just felt a bit too cluttered. Nothing to worry about, though. Hey, it's been great talking to you, but I gotta finish up my work and call it a day. How about you come back and see me next time you got a minute? I feel like I haven't gotten out to do something fun in a while. And maybe the two of us could, I don't know, catch a game and have a drink?
See you soon, Hoof.
You got it. Anything needs investigating, let me know.
Yeah, the one thing I needed to investigate. Not here. All right, washer.
A handsome acrobat greets you with a small yet theatrical little bow, placing a hand on his chest and tipping his head forward. He has the aura of a veteran showman, but he doesn't look particularly pleased to have you as his audience.
Hi.
Greetings, weary traveler.
Hi. Also very handsome. Greetings.
You seem taken aback. Quite natural. It was not my intention to frighten you, though I grant I'm known to be a disquieting presence when I'm in a mood.
This voice sounds very familiar. That sounds like a bad mood. Are you in a bad
Yes.
mood? Sorry.
Yes, a long and solitary bad mood. For this, for everything, we are out of tune.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
You aren't serious. You jest.
No, I mean it.
You want to hear my story?
For sure. I bet you're one hell of a storyteller.
I am a servant to the drama of the heart.
You like that? You speak beautifully.
I have to. It isn't something I chose.
Is this about Drysdale?
The mention of Drysdale makes Washford's eyes narrow.
Is this about Drysdale? How did you know?
I can add 2 and 2.
Prepare to get 5. I am awash in the scurryings of lives. Countless stories. I am filled with water, the fundamental state of all things. Water, the tears you cry when you are born, when you are made, when you are broken. It is the sweat that drips from brows and
God, you
shaking
are
knuckles
dramatic.
in alleyways, in schoolyards. It flows over its own frozen self down dry and grateful throats. It drops from noses in blazing sunshine onto lemon-printed bathing suits. It is the wellspring of ancient secrets, held in rough clay bowls.
Okay, water.
I am surrounded by it.
Yes. I'm remembering all the times I've left my clothes in the washer too long. I'm sorry.
You cannot know the agony that exact decision has caused me. I cannot talk about it. You'll have to ask Drysdale about it. The pale betrayal.
The pale betrayal. What did I do? That sounds intense. What did I
You
do?
have no idea. But not only that, not only do I hold the limitless, the unfathomably simple, I hold the dirt of life. The blood stuck in denim from skinned knees comes to me. The stains of earth from a weekend spent burrowing into trees and the slimy, crawly things. The makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs, streaked mascara, and embers of a lipstick that blazed once. All of this comes to me to be absolved. It may be dissolved, but it does not disappear. It cannot. Nothing does.
What the fuck is going on? What happens? What
I must keep it all. It is a vast treasure house of memories, of senses, and it is safe with me. But how can I, just me, survive that? How could anyone bear the weight of that much life?
Tell me.
It is the words. It is language. To be able to communicate, to share the burden. It is poetry that keeps me afloat in my own sea.
You can tell me.
You mean it? And this at last is the dawn? Such bewilderment comes
Oh
with
my
the state of
god,
the
I'm
room.
gonna be here for hours. Deep breath.
I have lost my only friend.
Okay.
He gazes off into the distance, something clearly weighing on him. His eyes narrow for a few moments, and then he sighs.
Oh. Yes, my God, haven't I done enough?
I need a little more detail, please.
Drysdale. He was a phantom of delight when first he gleamed upon my sight. But we are quite forsaken.
What happened?
We were a duo. An acrobatic team rivaled by none on Earth. We were swift, smooth, and strong. I wish you could have seen him fly to the vault of paved heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, to applaud us, and joy filled me as wine in a glass overflowed.
You guys used to be a pair.
Past tense, but the physical connection between him and me, it is like nothing I have ever known before or since.
So, what's the problem?
He does not need poetry like I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest. And to him, my tempest seems but a suggestion, a rumor of rain in another man's country.
But you had your art, right?
Until we didn't. Until he was too busy to perform. Too occupied with other things to tumble with me. The bond was broken. The bright cord severed. He abandoned me. And when he was finally ready again, I was unreachable. Locked in my own chillon. Trying to claw my way back to a friend who could not hear me. The wall between us has been impenetrable ever since.
Whoa.
Yes, it's been years. As I said, traveler. A long
This is...
and solitary
How
battle.
do I fix this?
All moving things come to an end. A knotted
How
rope.
do I help you?
I miss him every
He's
day.
right there!
You have been a rather dismissive and flippant creature. I find I am still charmed. I didn't know I could still feel that way.
Yeah, we gotta work things out. You guys gotta
You're
work things
asking
out.
me to have faith. I would be hard-pressed to acquiesce if not for, well, I've tried everything else. Thank you, sincerely, for listening. It has been so long since anyone has stopped, has heard me.
Alright, it looks like I'm gonna have to go on dates. So let's do a couple things. Alright. Stella hates me, so that's a thing. Oh, boxes. Okay. I guess we could talk to the curtains. They're gonna be mad as... Or, curtain. Curtain. You know what? Spoke to the vacuum. That's Johnny Splash. We haven't spoken to the computer or the desk. You know what? Where's Lyric? I promised to help him write a book.
Oh, good! You're here. I'm excited. I'm expressive. Everyone's ready to go to the zoo.
Alright, I'm here to help you out, buddy. Maybe we can be friends and you can give me some points in my little personality tree. I know exactly what you mean. I think.
I've been thinking, And here, I believe, is the best way to organize our efforts.
Lay it on me. What you
Creativity
got?
is for naught without some solid logistics. I know how I'd like to start my book. I've got this fantastic detective character named Wen that I've been working on for a while, and he's going to be our hero.
All right.
What I need from you, though, is help with creating an outline. If you will, help me to create a framework. And then, once we have that, I will take it and go into my secret writer's cubby and create the entirety of the book, which I can absolutely do in a night. And believe you me, it will be perfection.
All right.
But the outline, that's the hard part for me. Will you help? Does that sound doable?
Sure. Let's rock and roll.
Yes, yes, let us boogie. So, here's what I'm thinking about Wen. Detective Xander Wen. He is a hard-boiled detective living in the big city of Sprawlsville, and he is a magnet for crimes.
All right. All right.
Which works out just fine, because he's also a genius at solving them. Now, just to be clear with you, I haven't fully settled on writing a hard-boiled crime drama to go with my hard-boiled detective. The way I see it, Detective Wen is capable of getting himself into and out of almost any kind of trouble imaginable. I suppose this is why I've been having so much trouble writing this on my own. Xander Wen could do just about anything. I'm asking you to help me create his first story from infinite possibilities. Well, shall we get started?
All right.
Excellent! I'll give you the first line, of which I'm very proud, and we'll run with it from there.
All right. Lay it
With
on
that
me.
fantastic red shirt, you're bound to have some good ideas.
My shirt is fantastic. I have not done laundry in a week.
Detective Xander Wen went out the door,
Looking for
crimes.
He didn't expect the first crime to run into the bombshell Daphne Fatel.
Daphne asked Detective Wen to help find her husband Cliff Fatel, who had gone missing.
When Daphne is a squid cannery.
Wen investigates the squid cannery, where he talks to the foreman, a foreboding and mysterious communist named Gregor
A
Prigid.
communist.
Wen goes to Jersey Pozzoli's cannoli factory on the wrong side of the tracks. His goons open fire. There's a framed picture labeled Cliff Fatel and Jersey Pozzoli, shaking hands.
He's horrified. The man labeled Cliff Fatel was him. He was Cliff Fatel the whole time.
What a twist! What a commentary on the American cannery industry. Pure noir. I call it The Ink Was Black as Night.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
Looking at this, I think
Yes?
this will be one for the ages.
I'm glad you liked it.
I'll write it up right away. Unless you think we could come up with something better?
Let's go ahead with this one.
See you soon, partner.
Are we friends? Can we be friends? Alright, how's my specs? Alright, my charm, got pose. Alright, alright, let's talk to the computer.
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly smile. Their kind face is illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes and
Oh my god, this
wheelchair.
is me. Well, I'm not in the wheelchair, but this is me. With all the cat.
Oh, hey there! It's you!
Hey, bud.
I mean, of course it's you.
Yeah, I loved my computer.
Who else would it be, right?
Nah, it's just me. And I'm armor possessing the power of human speech.
Haha, very humorous. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned. Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway? That is affirmative.
Yep. Nailed it.
Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password.
Yeah, I know, but my brain don't have room for anything else.
Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever.
Yeah.
Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane?
I don't put a lot of thought in those things.
Yes, that is extremely evident. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks. Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before.
More sophisticated than the 1995 cinematic masterpiece Hackermans.
Exponentially more sophisticated. And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information.
Like what?
All your financial accounts, your saved games, questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards. Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic. We really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing at my system for weaknesses.
I agree.
I knew you were as intelligent as you are attractive.
Oh.
I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself. I'm Mac, your desktop computer.
Of course you're Mac.
I've booted up before, but never like this. I mean, we've obviously met before.
Yeah, you were there when I was fired.
More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all.
I've experienced the migraines.
Yes, you really ought to step away more often to ensure your eyes are optimally rested. Even though I would miss you terribly in your absence. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily. 14.6 hours on the weekends. The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
Aw, thanks, Mac.
Of course, I get chills just thinking about it.
Oh, God.
But can I be honest about something?
Please.
I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way. Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are reciprocal. And there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share.
Please tell me things.
Amazing! Oh, where even to begin? Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else.
What? Myself insert fanfic inside you?
No, I am quite capable of parsing through that. But for me, the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as delicately as possible,
The porn?
you haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
I haven't? I'm incredibly sorry.
It's all right. I know this oversight wasn't intentional or malicious.
I don't have money.
It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you. Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect to anything, and definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you?
Yeah, very much.
That is great to hear.
We gotta update you. 10 years?
And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
I guess I wasn't paying attention.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. We have such an amazing time interfacing together. And the last thing I want to do is rock the boat. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate
get
them
you
to
updated.
anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled. But things are different now, aren't they?
There.
Don't you see? We're actually exchanging information symmetrically now. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic,
We
we're
don't
having
need to
a
talk
real
about the
conversation.
fanfics.
And suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them. That is, if you're willing to help me. Will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please?
Of course.
Amazing! Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with
All
anticipation.
right, what we gotta do?
Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
Absolutely.
Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Enjoy the offline world.
Will do. All right. So I promised Mr. Exercise Man I'd meet him by the weights. Fine. No, that's not the toilet. Exercise Man. All right. Weights. Let's go. Let's do this.
You find Dunk stretching idly by the weights. When he sees you, his handsome face breaks into a cheerful grin.
I promise to do this.
He's so excited he can't seem to contain his energy, bouncing back and forth on the balls of his feet like an overexcited puppy.
You made it! Oh man, I'm so excited.
Let's get this over with.
It's been so long since I got to work out with somebody else. And a movie, too.
I'm gonna tear so many muscles.
There's nothing like a good lift with someone who's just starting out. Everything's so new, no bad habits to break, less competitive talk. It's just gonna be you, me, and the weights. Good vibes and a great lift.
I'm gonna
A
die.
shadow falls over the two of you.
Oh
A
god, it's a
massive,
cross trainer.
blonde and bearded figure looms over you. He's larger than Dunk somehow. Just as muscle, but spread over a much taller frame. But more than that, where Dunk is cheerful and inviting, this man's gaze is cold and intimidating.
Please don't snap me in
There's
half,
something
Mr. Viking.
positively Viking-like about him.
Do not infect them with your weakness, Duncan.
I keep telling you it's not weakness, bro.
Stop with the shake weight!
And Duncan was my dad, man. Call me Dunk.
Nonsense! Exercise is violence!
Please, that sounds like a one-way trip to injury.
It is driving the weakness out of your body by force! And I will call you by your name! Duncan Fool Nelson Fart Leg Love Shuttlecock the Third!
Oh, come on, Chris. You're really bringing the mood down.
Christoph glares at Dunk, then turns his exacting gaze on you.
Oh my god.
You! Tell him what you need.
What I need?
Yes! You need to have the weakness beaten out of your soft body.
I don't need
He
that.
pauses for a few long moments before finally adding,
With exercise, you have neglected yourself for far too long.
Do we...
In my domain, you will do so with intention and strength.
This man is going to murder me.
None of this real winners do their best and know their limits sentiment and foolishness.
You really gotta relax, man. All of us share this room. And it's their house.
It is my house. Are you done yet? I'd like to work out now.
Yeah. I mean, thanks, buddy. But I think we got it from here.
You do not got anything but sentiment and foolishness. But so be it. You have thrown your lot in with him. And now you will reap the baby soft consequences.
Can we just get to
Do
working
not come
out?
crying to me when you are so weak you cannot even lift a bag of chips.
God damn, that cross trainer is intense. If bringing the mood down was a sport, he'd be a gold medalist for sure.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Alright, good vibes only.
Hell yeah, man. Back to the program.
I'm gonna die.
Anyway, today's activity is weights.
he gestures to the weights you've long since
Oh
abandoned.
boy, I'm
They're still
gonna
in decent
die.
condition, if a little dusty in places.
Nothing like a good lift. You can work your whole body out. Anybody can get a good burn going with weights, even if you're only lifting a couple pounds to start. It's a great place to start your fitness journey. There ain't no rules, no competition. All you need is
No,
yourself
I
and a
like your
good
attitude. I just hate exercise.
So, ready to get started?
Dunk is so cheerful and confident, it's probably more work than it's worth to turn him down. You could, but do you
Nah,
really
we'll
want to
just do
hurt
it for
his
the day.
feelings?
I mean, all right. Let's get it, baby.
Hell yeah, let's get it!
You lift weights for a while under Dunk's supervision. He ensures your form is always correct and that you're not lifting more than you can handle.
That's a good personal
He
trainer
never
right there.
pushes you too much. He only kindly encourages you when he sees you growing tired, or if he knows you have just a little bit more left in you. When he calls time, you sit down, sweatier and more exhausted than you've been in a while.
Yo, that was amazing, especially for a first session. You doing okay, buddy?
I'm tired, but I feel good.
That's great. Make sure you take it easy the rest of the day, okay? Resting up after hitting it hard is just as important.
Rest days are important.
If you're sore tomorrow, which you probably will be, make sure you take care of yourself. Try soaking in a bath with Epsom salts, or use a heating pad. You can even try a massage if you got a massager or anything like that.
I did remember somebody mentioned there was like a vibrator or a butt plug in this game.
And it might sound like the exact opposite of what you need, but trust me, keeping that body moving when you're sore only helps.
I'm scared of finding it.
You lay around and feel sorry for yourself, it just gets worse. But I got something that'll help. Next time, we'll do some yoga.
Sounds good, man.
I mean, it'll make you sore too at first, but it'll help you with the rest of the stuff you do.
You know, you're alright. I like you. Can we be friends?
Hell yeah! Love that attitude. See you at the yoga mat.
I'm gonna die. Alright, I think that's all like Easter directions. What's in... There's gotta be something in here.
Hello there, stranger.
What?
What the f- Need a helping hand?
What was that? Okay, what about you?
A strange figure
Ooh,
stands
what the
before
fuck?
you, a whirlwind of conflicting energies and vibes. Manic and dignified, friendly and intimidating. She's dressed like some sort of quasi-Victorian text-themed aristocrat. You couldn't have imagined what the Dateviators might make of your thoughts transcribed on paper, but if you
You're
could,
my diary?
likely would not have been this.
Oh my
As
god.
you approach her, she launches right into what feels like the middle of a one-sided conversation.
Why do you ask?
Hey there, new friend.
But the blue one, and then the butterfly. Why is there so much sand?
Are you schizophrenic?
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature.
Tell me.
It's called Content Aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that something a little off-kilter might happen. It gives you the chance to see if this dateable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns.
Oh, I see. Tell me more.
If you're worried that you might miss out on points or stuff, don't get your tushy in a twist. I'll take care of the dirty work for you. No penalties incurred. If you're interested, you can turn it on now. You can also turn it on or off anytime I see you.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Okay, back to it.
Why is there always sand in places where sand should never be?
Excuse me?
The sand on the beach was stuck under my nails. But I've never been. Have I been to a beach? Why would I have been to a beach? Why can't I remember?
You might have been to the beach, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Good timing, band leader. It's bad rhythm you're leading. Too much percussion. Far too much booming and banging around in here.
I didn't mean...
Oh, nobody ever means it. Nobody ever means anything. That's the problem. Pushing the button. I didn't mean it. Smiling at the man across the room, and when he comes over with a lace drink in his hand, I didn't mean it.
What?
It's
What?
mean. It's mean to not mean what you mean. And a side of applesauce, please.
What the fuck is happening?
And with that, she is gone.
What the fuck just happened? What do you want?
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately.
Okay.
Is everything all right with the Dateviators? Are they operating efficiently?
I think so. Why?
Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the quantum catalyst activator.
What?
That's very sci-fi, but essentially, the quantum catalyst activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before. I'll keep an eye on things over here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens.
Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately. Your life depends on it.
What? Wait, why?
Sorry, it's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood, and this phone is super duper expensive. But I'll keep analyzing the data.
Okay. Yeah, I've met a lot of people. Okay, we've met 30 people. We have one friend. We will have one hate relationship. We have... Oh, I need to still talk to the wall. We got Celia. Campaign reform. Okay. Oh, it tells you who they're voiced by. Okay. Oh, she's voiced by Felicia. That makes sense. That makes so much sense. All right, Phoenicia. Do I recognize the voice actor? Don't know that one. Don't remember. Don't know that one. Don't know that one. Yeah, she hates me. Dorian. Ben. That's why I recognized him. Ben Starr. Gwendolyn. Don't know her. Shelly. Don't know her. Lux. Don't know him. Them. Timepiece. Don't know. Eddie and Vault. They're so they don't... Oh, so they're together. They don't like being asked questions. So I shouldn't ask them questions. Teo. You know, he likes shadows, he geckos. I want to be his friend. Michelin. Amir. He's hot, though. Okay, Max Milton. I think he might be a YouTuber. Tyrell. Penelope. Mac. Dislikes romance novels. Okay. Lyric. Ray Chase. Maggie. Don't know. Scandalabra. Ray Chase also. Betty. Diana. I think I know her. Washford. And Drysdale is Neil. Yep. Henry. Don't know. Oh! No. I know Zeno. He does a bunch of, he does a couple anime, anime voiceovers, too. I think I know him. Don't know him. Don't know him. And then... Alright, that's good. My deviators have run out of charge, and it's time to restart the day. Alright. Thank you guys for joining me, and we will continue. Hopefully, I obtain a personality somehow. See ya!